All right. So we're going to go over celebration holiday ideas. And then there's a couple of new features in Canva that I want to cover. Just two. There's like 16 new features, but we're only going to talk about two today. And then I'm going to show you how to upload Reels to Meta Business Suite. This is brand new, and I haven't done one that's vertical yet. So we're going to find out together if it really works. Okay, so Di should probably be talking about celebration holidays because she's the genius who knows them all. But if you just
I just have a calendar that tells them all to me.
Well, I have a calendar too because Di sent it to me. But if you want to know what today is in history, you could just go into Google and you can go celebration holidays, February 23rd, 2023. All right, and find out if there's any celebration holiday going on today. Today is National Banana Bread Day. It's National Toast Day, National Dog Biscuit Day, National Chili Day, and National Tile Day. All right, so Google will tell you that. But there's also some websites that are really good for this. There's Time and Date, which lists them by day. And here, let me drop the link in the chat because you guys are gonna ask me. So there's that. All right. So that's a kind of an easy one to read. And then there's National Day. This one's a really dynamic one. It says what today is today, it'll show you today and it'll show you tomorrow. So it's a pretty good one. And you can search by date and you can use a search box. So this is a pretty dynamic one. So let me drop that one in the chat. Oh, Di just posted one.
I might have that one in there.
She dropped her favorite one in there. So there's one. You can also go to celebratingholidays.com, which is another one. They're all going to give you the exact same information. It's just a matter of the interface that you like best. So, I give you all of them and then you guys decide which one you like the best. That one looks really old school. That one looks like it was designed with Microsoft Front Page 20 years ago. So there's Holiday Insights, which is a fun one. Copy, put that one in the, paste that. And there is, I'm giving you a lot, but then I'm going to tell you something else. And then there's National Today, which is one that shows it by month. And their interface is, this is the one I normally go to, National Today, because I like their interface. But again, pick the one that you like. Okay, so there are some options, but I got to tell you that I don't use any of these anymore. Because now I go over to ChatGPT and I do a search. And I say things like,
I knew you were going to say that. I knew it. I said, here it comes.
30 celebration holidays happening between today and March 31, right? And it'll give you a list of 30 celebration holidays that happened between today and March 31, like National Margarita Day was yesterday. Tomorrow is National Sticky Bun Day. And it just gives you the whole list. Okay, so that's how you find out when these fun, funky holidays are. But now what do you do with it? What do you do with it? All right, so
make a card.
Make a card. There's a card. So you want to send the card about 7 to 10 days before the holiday. So let's say let's just pick National Read Across America Day. It's March 2nd. We have enough time to do that one. So for a card for National Read Across America Day, you could, at the risk of being too political, you could grab a list of banned books and send it out to National Read Across America Day and say, here's a list of banned books on the banned book list. Why don't you pick one and read it this month? Find out why, just at the risk of being too political. I'm just going to reveal a little politics right there.
And if you can't get it down there, I could probably get it to you from here. Because many of the ones on the list banned there are not banned here.
Yes. So, or let's say World Poetry Day, you could include, just send somebody, you could have ChatGPT write a poem for you. And you can send, I asked ChatGPT to write a poem about you, and here is what they said. So let's play with that idea. All right. Let's just say that we're gonna go with Ellen. Write a poem, a sonnet. You can tell it a sonnet or a haiku or what is that? Write a poem about Ellen Lovelace. Ellen loves helping seniors send greeting cards with kindness. Is it kindness?
Kindness, cards, kindness, and creativity.
And creativity. Okay, so I just put in a couple of simple things about Ellen, asked it to write a poem.
While it's writing, I have something. Have you seen the thing on Facebook about reading banned books? And it has a list of banned books across the chest. And then underneath it says, I'm with the band. And it's BANNED, which I
Woman,
think
did you see that on my Facebook wall?
maybe.
Okay, so here's the poem. Here's the poem that it wrote about Ellen. All right, so then I'm not even gonna read it. Ellen, oh, what a name. A heart so big she helps tame the loneliness that can ensue for seniors in need of a little love too. Oh my gosh. Okay, I'm going to read it. With greeting cards, she brings joy to those who often feel like a toy, forgotten and left out of sight. Ellen's kindness makes everything right. It's been a while since I've read poetry. I'm doing this wrong. Her creativity knows no bounds, and she crafts cards with intricate sounds of laughter and love of memories past, making sure these seniors' hearts will last. With every card she sends with care, she brightens up their day so rare, for they know that someone cares, that they're not alone, someone shares. Ellen Lovelace, a true gem, her love and kindness we must commend, for the world needs more like her to spread joy and love forever and ever.
Fun.
Okay, so copy that little poem, go over to send out cards. I wasn't going to send a card today, but we have to now, right? So then you log into your account. Come on, baby, you can do it. And then go to the card catalog. Build your own. Go vertical because it's a pretty long poem. Customize it. I'm going to do a flat card. Click next. Use the current editor if you're doing the beta. That beta has been going on a long time. Okay, and then I'm going to drop the poem on the back of the card. So just paste, Control V, and then shrink it. So shrink the font. Oh, you got to highlight everything. Highlight it all. Shrink, 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 shrink. Come on, really? How come it's not shrinking?
Weird.
That is weird. Shrink, 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 shrink,
You
shrink.
might need to choose a different font.
That's happened to me before.
Yeah.
I put the
I'll have to
lower
choose a
font
different
and it never
font.
moves.
Marianne, your mic is too low. Oh wow, that is really
I
weird.
was speaking softly because it is like 6:20 in the morning.
Oh, okay. Why is it doing that? What if I do this?
That's happened to me before, Candace. I put the lower font and it doesn't go lower, it just stays.
Maybe because it's too many
Lines.
too many lines. Okay, so haha, we can fix this. We're gonna go back to the beginning. Dun, 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 dun. Continue without saving. Build your own. Vertical. Customize. 2-panel card. Next. Current editor. Go back to ChatGPT. Grab the first 3 lines or the first 3 stanzas. Holy crap! Took a little brain fart there to get that word out of my mouth. Paste. We got to give the poem a name. What should we call it? Somebody give me a name for the poem. Ode to Ellen.
Oh.
I love that. Okay, let's make the font pretty. Okay. Oh, that made a nice and lined up. Okay, and then go back and grab the last 2 stanzas. Copy. Go back to send out cards. Click that. Control V, and change it to the font, which was. Is it Brandley? Yes. All right, so there's the poem. So now we're gonna grab a photo and put it on the front of the card. So I'm just gonna do a screenshot of all of you guys for the front of the card. So let me make this bigger, make it bigger for the front of the card. Grab a screenshot. Dump. Okay, everybody say, hold on. Everybody say cheese.
Jeez.
Okay, so download it. Oh, let's edit it. Can we edit it from Dropbox? Nah, let's just download it. Download. Do. And then go back to send out cards, go to the front of the card, upload the image. There it is. This whole poem thing, I hope you guys do this because it's brilliant. Whose idea was that? You guys come up
Candace,
with the
I
best
was trying to
ideas.
get Sadie in the picture. That's why I was leaning down. She didn't get in there.
Oh, too bad. Sadie's so cute. All right. And then we're going to make the background black. So background black. And, you know, if you were doing this for real, you would edit it and make it look pretty, but we're just doing something quickly on the fly. And then there's that. And done. Gonna check out. So that's an example of sending a poem about Ellen, but what we wanted to do was write a poem about a holiday. We're supposed to be celebrating a holiday. Oh my goodness gracious. But do you understand what to do there? Like, so let's say St. Patrick's Day is coming up. You can ask ChatGPT to write a poem about St. Patrick's Day, and it'll write a poem for you, and you create a St. Patrick's Day card, and then you can send it to your clients and say, I'm so lucky to have you as a client, right? So that's one example. Let's look at some other holidays that are coming up right now. So that's World Poetry Day. Oh, that we did that because it's World Poetry Day. So that card would have said on the front, in celebration of World Poetry, here's a poem, here's an ode to Ellen Lovelace. Okay, that's how we would have done the twist on the Poetry Day.
International Women's Day is coming up.
So International Women's Day, we can do the exact same thing. We can send cards to our favorite, women in our network that we really love and support, and we can just tell them why International Women's Day we want to support them on that day. National Pancake Day, you could create a card that has your favorite. On National Pancake Day, I'd like to share with you my favorite pancake recipe or my favorite pancake toppings, or here's my world secret apple cinnamon pancake recipe or something like that. So on these days, cards are a great way to celebrate these weird holidays that are unexpected and make people go, oh, somebody really cares about me. Because especially in real estate, Jeff Clatterbaugh, people forget who you are unless you are in their face. So for a couple of bucks per client, you can be in their face every month with something like this. A pancake recipe in March, I don't know, something in April, information on how to prune roses. I mean, every month can be different, something that's useful for a homeowner. Carol, you're a real estate agent. Susan, you're a real estate agent. Karen, you're a real estate agent. What are some other ideas for cards that can be sent around these holiday ideas?
Or not necessarily holidays, but a list of people that you as real estate agents know and trust for window cleaning or gardening or gutter cleaning or snow removal, or that they can do it on a flat card so they can put it on their fridge with the contact's name and phone number. And
That's
Great.
a great idea.
So
That is brilliant, Di.
March 21st is the first day of spring. So that card would go out the first day of spring. It's spring cleaning time. Here are my favorite. Here, you might want to do some spring cleaning or spruce up your house or your yard. Here are 3 people that I think that I think do a great job. My favorite window cleaner is, my favorite pressure washer is, and this painter has done a great job for my clients, or this roofer is fantastic, or, you know, hell, if you want a new kitchen, this is my favorite, you know, what do people call who do kitchens? Contractor. So that's a great idea, Di. Uh-huh.
Candace, that could also be a referral for your BNI.
Yes, it
Yeah.
could. Yes, it could. So those are great ideas. And just in case you guys love and appreciate Tracy, it's National Mom and Pop Business Owner Day, March 29th. So do any of the rest of you have a brick and mortar? No? Okay. All right. So there's some ideas for cards. Let's talk about, we're at 11:29, so we need to do this. So let's talk about social media. So today is National Chili Day. That's the wrong one. Today is National Chili Day. So I was just playing with this idea because I just found out that through Meta Business Suite, you can now post reels. You can't schedule them. You can only post them. But, you know, the number one reason why I don't like to post reels to Instagram is because you have to create them on Canva and then post them from your app. Well, if this works the way that I was told it works, that's not true anymore. So I made this, today's National Chili Day. So I just, you know, I wanted to incorporate what we're doing in the class with teaching you how to do this part. So I made this video. So now we're going to, and it's 7 seconds. So this video is 7 seconds. So don't ever post a reel that's longer than 7 seconds unless it's something that you're talking in. So I made it 7 seconds long. Doesn't have any music. So now I'm going to download it as a MP4 file, download. And there's two steps to doing Instagram Reels. One is downloading the video, and the second is downloading the cover image. So as soon as it's done downloading the video, I'm going to download the cover image, which is just basically downloading the video as a PNG instead of a video. And the reason why you have to do that is because if you don't, it could choose a cover image automatically that doesn't look the way you want it to look. So
Can you say that
Or-
again?
Or cut off the beginning of the
correct.
video could be kind of gimpy.
Okay, so Susan wants me to say it again. When you are uploading the reel, which you'll see here in a minute, if you do not upload a separate cover image in Instagram, Instagram will choose a still shot from the video and you might not like it. So adding the cover photo ensures that Instagram uses the picture that you want to use. So now I'm going to download the PNG for the cover image. Dun, 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 dun. Imperial. Did you guys have Imperial margarine when you were kids? All right. Is Imperial margarine still around?
Yep. Yep.
How many of you live in a place that has Rainier beer? BJ, that was my, okay. When I was a kid, there was a video, it was a motorcycle, guy on a motorcycle riding in the mountains. Rainier beer.
Okay, we don't have it, but we got the commercials because we're on the West Coast.
Yes, you are. So those are like my two favorite commercials from when I was a kid. Okay, so now I've downloaded the cover image and the video. So let's go to Meta Business Suite and see if we can actually upload this video. And you can do this for any day, any celebration holiday. You can make a cute little reel about the celebration holiday and then say something cute about it. So to upload the video, I think you go to posts and stories. Now remember, for reels, you cannot schedule. So as soon as it uploads, you can save it for later, but you can't schedule it. So we're going to create the reel over here in the upper right. And I want it to go to both Facebook and Instagram. So I'm going to select Facebook and Instagram. And then I'm going to add the video. Wait, that is the video, right? Yes. Open. And then it's going to upload. And you see that it's vertical. That should be what it looks like when it uploads. And then you caption the reel. Today is National Chili Day. I love my chili with corn and sprinkled with corn and black beans. So just saying, I'm just making stuff and black beans. What about you? All right. And then if there's somebody else in the video with you, you can add a collaborator. Okay, here's the thumbnail. We want to upload an image so that we choose what the front of it looks like. And there's the PNG. All right, and then we're not adding the collaborator, but if somebody else in the video was collaborating with you on it, you could add them here. So then you hit next, and then we can add some music. So is there trending? Can you do trending from here? Trending, I don't know what that is. All right, we'll just use this. Okay. Mute. Okay, I'm just going to use that. I don't know what that means, but okay. We're just going to use that music, but you can choose music from here and then share it. And then it should post to Instagram and Facebook as a vertical image, as a vertical video, if I did everything correctly. And because you guys remember like a year ago or 6 months ago, we tried doing this and it only posted square videos from Meta Business Suite. So if they didn't lie to me, they are now posting as vertical videos. So let's go to
Hey, Candace, can I ask a question?
Yeah.
I'm sorry, I missed one step here. So once you downloaded the video, how did you get to this? Where did this come from?
Oh, this is Meta Business Suite. So it's business.facebook.com. Copy, let's put that in the link.
And you have
So Meta Business Suite, if you have a business account for Instagram and you have a Facebook page for your business, then you can use Meta Business Suite to schedule stuff. So you can see, here, stuff that's posted in the past. You can see the photos that you have on your Facebook wall. You can post stories and see stories. You can see stuff that you've posted before and how engaged they were. So, if you want to know if something that you posted was worth something, you could sort by engagement. You should be able to sort by engagement. Oh, it doesn't let you sort by. Go ahead.
Are you automatically a member of Meta Business Suite if you have a business page?
If you have a business page, you can use that link to interact with your accounts. But you have to have your Instagram and your Facebook linked. So I can see from here that my Conair pet grooming video had 231 people reach, but nobody liked it or nobody engaged with it, right? So, who cares if a lot of people saw it if nobody engaged? This one has 36 post engagements and it's a trio of pictures. It's not a video, it's a trio of pictures I posted of a little tiny toy T-Rex. So maybe I need to post more things like that. So that's what this Meta Business Suite does. And it's only Facebook and Instagram. So, it's a great tool if all you do is Facebook and Instagram. And let's go to Instagram now, refresh the page and see if it posted that reel correctly. And there it is. There's the reel. And let's see. There it is. So it actually posted at the right size. Kathy Gunter, is your life changing right now? Kathy Gunter looks very excited about this feature. So there's something that you can do with these celebration holidays. And before we have 7 minutes. So before we, what else is on my list? Hold on. Oh, I was going to show you a couple of Canva things. So while I'm pulling that up, any questions about what we just did? No. Okay. So now let's play with an app within Canva. called text to image. So if you guys remember the last time we played with text to image, you could only make square pictures. You guys remember that? You could only make square pictures. Well, now you can make square, landscape, or portrait. So let's make a portrait size image of, let's see, a polar bear stirring a pot of steaming chili. And then you can choose what you want. I forgot to do a step and choose what kind of image I wanted it to create. So let's see. It made some images of a polar bear stirring up. There's like a star-shaped fruit in this one. So there are some pictures of polar bears.
The funniest thing about that is that polar bears wouldn't be in the landscape with the mountains and the trees. That's hilarious.
Isn't that hilarious? So now you can actually use your own AI art for these videos that you're making. So that's a new feature that was just released this week. Let's try it again. And you can, I think you can do this 25 times if you have a free account, and unlimited a month, an unlimited amount of times if you have a paid account. So let's try another one. Give me another idea. BJ?
A horse drinking wine.
A horse drinking red wine. And then, oh, we're starting over, sorry. Okay, a horse drinking red wine. And this time, let's make it a landscape, and let's make it a drawing. No, painting. Let's make it a painting. So horse drinking red wine, painting, landscape, generate image. So this feature here, a lot of the other AI image creators don't do any shape other than square. So here's one. That's actually not bad. That's actually a really good one. So that's the first feature I wanted to tell you about. And I made myself a note because okay. So let's say that I want to create something Facebooky about this, right? And I want to customize this graphic. I can go to design and then click on styles. This is new. And I can apply a recently used style or my color palette. And I can apply my color palette fonts or my branding fonts that I use, and use it. You know, it's ready made right here. So let's say that it's got some elements in it. Let's add a circle here. And we'll add a star here. All right, so it's got some elements in it. And I go back to design, go back to styles, and let's say I want to choose this color palette or that color palette, or make it my own color palette again. And if I don't like what it does, you can keep remixing it until you like what it gives you. So that's a new feature that's kind of cool. All right, those are the two new features I wanted to tell you about. There's a whole lot of new features. Most of them are about documents. But these are the two that I thought were the funnest and the most relevant to what you guys need. All right, we are at 11:42. Questions?
So what would you use this for? To make a card or for social media? I'm confused.
Okay, so your branding, any graphic that you make should be with your colors. So I would save my favorite colors in a palette, or pick a palette that, if you don't have the pro account, you have to pick a palette that they have. But if you've created your own color palette, anytime here, I'll show you exactly what you would use this for. Share my screen again. Okay, so let's go to home. And let's say I'm going to do an Instagram, Instagram post. And I'm going to go over here to templates. And I'm going to pick a post about St. Patrick's Day. Oh, let's do cats. St. Patrick's Day is going to be green. All right, so let's say I find an Instagram post about cats that I like, right? Okay, so here's one about cats. I'm going to customize this template. Those are not my colors and those are not my fonts. So I click on styles, I apply my color palette and my fonts, and now it's branded to me. It's got my branding on it with my branded colors and not the preset colors that came with it. Then you have to tweak it from here, like you have to make the fonts work and everything. But that way, when you're posting to social media, it's consistent with your colors and your fonts. Did that answer your question?
Yes, thank you.
You're welcome. Anything else? No? Wow, you guys are easy today. So next week we have a special guest. Bring your cell phone with you because Andrew is going to show us how to use the video cameras on our cell phones. I don't know about you. I don't know how to use the camera on my cell phone. I take horrible pictures. Like I have a new phone and all of the pictures I take of my cats are too dark. I don't know how to fix that. So I'm really looking forward to this class from Andrew. It should be fun. All right. We will see you guys next week.
Thank you.
You're
Thank
welcome.
you.
Yes.
Bye,
That
everybody.
was great.
Thank you.
Bye,
Thank
Candace.
you.
Stay warm.
You too.
I'll try.